Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my husband, Gabe.
That's me.
Welcome to the podcast celebrating Jack Russell Terrier dogs.
And all the joys of companionship with canines of every kind.
Each week, we'll explore all the heartfelt, humbling, and hilarious stories that only dog parents can truly relate to. We're Jack Russell parents. Happy holidays, puppy parents.
'Tis the season of love and gift giving.
Yes, I love to give the perfect gift or even the delightfully unexpected gift. My family, especially my mom, likes the gifts to be surprises. And we can hint at something we want, but ultimately she picks what she wants for us to have, which I do enjoy, whereas your family is very different.
Right. My family is all about sending a list of exactly what you want or even the direct link to where to buy what it is you want.
I find that I like this way too because I can ask for something specific that I need. As kids, the surprise element is really the best part. And as an adult, I'm thinking, I could really use a toaster.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like a wedding registry instead of, that's how we do Christmas. Our two very different families help balance out the gift-giving season. There's a surprise and met needs.
Yes. So what does all this gift-giving talk have to do with you and your pups? Well, I'll tell you. Today we are showcasing the amazing guests who've graced our show in our first year of podcasting. These incredible people have created the most spectacular doggy-centric books, games, and services. And we want to remind you about these perfect gifts in time for the holidays.
And later on, we'll give you our top 3 doggy gift ideas for your pup.
For sure. Carson, our JRT, has his own stocking, and we would be remiss to leave out our favorite delightful gifts and treats for him. After all, he made me a list complete with clickable links.
He did?
He did. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's entitled, All I Want for Christmas Is, followed by about 20 things.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, that's all. That's all he wants.
He's assuming he was a good boy this year.
Quite an assumption. Before we get to Carson's list, let's get to celebrating the wonderful guests we had on this year and all their wonderful creations that you should buy for your family.
In order of their appearance on the Jack Russell Parents podcast, first up is Liz Ledden and her beautiful picture book, Walking Your Human. Liz was our very first interview way back in episode 5.
She was, and she is such a great interviewee, right? She has her own podcast as well, One More Page, and she just knows how it's done. And Liz's website describes her adorable book like this. Have you ever wondered what your dog is thinking? It turns out they know just what humans want. To be walked. Yeah. Once they're on their way, these dogs will share exactly how to do it. Walking Your Human is a picture book for dog lovers everywhere. It's a lighthearted look at the very different ideas dogs have to humans about what makes for a good walk. And you can get your copy of Walking Your Human at lizledden.com/books. That's LIZLEDDEN.com/books.
The next great gift for the dog-loving reader in your life is the trilogy of middle grade novels by our friend Kristen O'Donnell Tubb.
We actually got to interview Kristen twice.
Yeah.
For episodes 11 and 16, the latter of which had a special snort-filled appearance of Kristen's adorable pug, Myrtle. And you can find Myrtle on Instagram at Bad Myrtle.
BADMYRTLE. And she's bad to the bone.
Now, Kristen has 3 awesome books featuring service dogs as the protagonist.
There's Daisy, a rescued pit bull who trains to be a service dog for a veteran suffering from PTSD, Zeus, a German shepherd who learns how to be a diabetes alert dog for a middle schooler, and Luna, an emotional support dog for a group of middle schoolers in group therapy.
Since these stories are told from a dog's perspective, they feature a hilarious combination of confusion and heartfelt emotions as the dogs learn how to do their jobs, while navigating the world of strange human logic and behavior.
You can find all of Kristen's awesome middle grade books at KristenTubb.com. That's KristenTubb.com.
And the next gift is an amazing new board game called Dogs Bond, created by our next interviewee, Alex Liu, back in episode 15. And we were part of their successful Kickstarter campaign and were among the lucky to get the game first. But we were waiting until this episode to open the box for the first time.
A reveal, as it were.
Yes,
Here
Dogs
you go.
Bond game reveal. Here we go. This was really hard not to open, mind you. And I've been waiting with great expectation. Oh, there's peanuts. Packing peanuts. That's a good sign.
And
Ooh, oh, it's so pretty. Okay.
nice and shiny. We'll make sure that none of these packing peanuts end up on the floor.
And get eaten. Yes, absolutely. We'll be sure to pick those up. Oh, wow. This is so pretty. I think I said this in the interview, but the colors are so vibrant. You know, they were vibrant on the screen, and this game is very vibrant in real life. Look. Okay, rules and how to play.
That's a beautiful book. Like, it's not just some scrap of paper.
Yeah, no, it's a booklet. Oh my gosh, we got these little game cards that have these different characters on them.
Those are the owners, the prospective owners, right?
Yeah, these are the owners. So this owner, Yasmin, enjoys reading and painting. She's looking for an intellectual dog. She should get a Jack Russell. No, maybe not. Let's see another character. We've got Winnie. Winnie stays active with sports and hanging out. She's looking for a dog that will go with the flow. She should get a Jack Russell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. And here's the little dogs. Oh my gosh. These are like the game pieces, right?
Yeah.
Here's the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what he said about the rope?
Yeah. When it's the next person's turn, everyone has to bark until they pick up the rope.
There's a set of grooming cards and a set of instinct cards. That's fun. The dogs are just so beautiful. Again, the illustrations are amazing. And so we've got all these clearly identifiable dogs. We've got a German Shepherd, a Golden Retriever, a Jack Russell. This is like a shepherd, like sheepdog, Pomeranian, and a Boston Terrier. So cute. I can't wait to play this. I'm going to take this over to our friend's house. They've got 4 kids. And we're going to play.
Besides the adorable artwork and the important mission of promoting dog adoptions, the gameplay is something so unique and interesting. So each player is a shelter dog working to gather skills and traits in order to be adopted into their forever home.
This concept just touches my heart, and it's a wonderful way to introduce animal care and advocacy to your children in a memorable, fun-filled way. You can get your paws on a Dogs Bond board game for your whole family at dogsbondgame.com. That's DOGSBOND game.com.
Our next interviewee contributed one of our most popular episodes to date, episode 24, Barking and Noise Aversion, with Doggy Dojo founder, certified trainer, and fellow podcaster Susan Light.
We had such a great time with Susan and learned so much about why dogs bark and how to deal with excessive barking and noise reactivity, which of course is common with JRTs.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Common with JRTs. Susan hasn't written a book yet, but what she does offer is excellent in-person training sessions for your fur babies if you're in the Los Angeles, California area. If you aren't, she also has great digital resources, and she can join you via Zoom or FaceTime for long-distance doggy training assistance.
You can connect with Susan Light at doggydojopodcast.com. That's DOGGYDOJO.com.
Now we are going to take a short break from our holiday gift guide to share our Insta Dog of the Week. This week, we've got Paula, the Cocker-Poo Girl. Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix, yeah?
Yeah.
So cute.
Look at that face.
She's really precious.
She's a blogger, apparently. She's from Hamburg, Germany. She's a Cocker-Poo, as you said, and her birthday is June 25th, 2014.
Aww.
That's the same year Carson was born.
Yeah. She has several stories across the top, one being The Gang. And so The Gang is 3 other Cocker-Poos, and they're so cute. They must be her brothers and sisters, either by blood or just
They all look the same, yeah.
They're very close to looking the same. They're all really cute. And what I really just love about this dog is she's quite expressive, right? She'll stand up on things and they capture her in these cute little poses. I really like the one where she's standing up on a fence and her little paws on the top of the fence. It's like she's just standing there, hanging out, posing for the camera.
Yeah. She's so fuzzy, like all the way down the tops of her toes.
Mm-hmm. And the other photos that I absolutely love is she's lying on a park bench. It's really pretty lighting and coloring in those photos. And then she's wearing this red coat in the snow. And she really likes it out there in the snow. And there's one other where she's standing in front of what looks to be a very large self-portrait.
Yeah,
maybe it's not self. Maybe she didn't do it herself.
I don't know. She might have. We don't know.
Yeah, pretty artistic. Anyway, she's just a doll. Gabe, what picture do you like the best?
This photo is amazing. She's running through this field with yellow flowers and there's a blue sky in the background. It looks like it was painted. It's absolutely gorgeous picture and they just perfectly captured her fuzziness and her smiling face.
Be sure to check out this little fuzzball on Instagram at Paula the Cockapoo Girl. I found the best way to meet new people is through our mutual love of dogs. People love sharing their dog stories with other puppy parents and introducing their dogs to us and vice versa.
Every time we take Carson for a walk, new friendships are born.
I know, right? Like people cross the street, even come out of their homes to make Carson's acquaintance.
But we can't take him everywhere.
Unfortunately, no. But that's when our Jack Russell Parents attire takes effect. Cute holiday prints like fall in love with a Jack Russell. I'm thankful for my Jack Russell. All I want for Christmas is a Jack Russell. And puppies make the season merry and bright are the perfect way to celebrate the season and your adorable pup. So are you a proud puppy parent that wants to connect with other puppy parents? Or do you simply like super cute doggy themed attire to go with your cozy leggings or heavy coat? Either way, we have what you need at the Jack Russell Parents Store.
All our awesome prints come in a variety of t-shirts, hoodies, baby onesies, coffee mugs, and even face masks. Your choice.
To join the doggy squad, check out all the rad merch options at jackrussellparents.com. Simply click on shop at the top and place your order. Happy holidays, puppy parents! Now that Paula the Cockapoo has given us a toothache, she's so sweet, here are a few more gift ideas for you. If you or anyone you know is into gorgeous photography as much as we are, our next esteemed interviewee has over a dozen books with stunning photographs of animals from birds of prey to wild horses and, of course, dogs. I'm talking about the amazing Trere Scott.
Oh, yeah. In episode 56, we dig into how Trere grew from an animal shelter volunteer taking promotional photos to help dogs and cats get adopted into the world-traveling, award-winning shutterbug she is today.
Be sure to go to TrereScott.com. That's TrereScott.com to see all of her gorgeous work. Books like Shelter Dogs, Finding Home, Shelter Dogs in Their Stories, and of course, my favorite non-dog book, Trere's hilarious No More Salad Days, Kevin Faces Adulthood, which follows an adorable hamster making his way through handmade dioramas like an office cubicle and a bus stop as he faces the soul-crushing expectations of modern-day adulthood.
It's so ridiculous.
We can relate.
Oh, man.
And I just can't stop cracking up every time I flip through Kevin's book. It's fantastic.
It's wonderful. The last perfect Christmas gift for the dog lover in your life from our 2021 guest roundup comes to us from an amazing woman whose interview hasn't even dropped yet. Mim Eichler Rivas is the author whose biographical books have been turned into movies like Antoine Fisher and The Pursuit of Happiness. She'll join us next week to talk about her touching books, Beautiful Jim Key, The History of the World's Smartest Horse, and Piglet, the unexpected story of a deaf, blind pink puppy and his family.
Tune in next week to hear Mim's fascinating story. But in the meantime, you can grab your copies of Piglet and Jim Key from Amazon or wherever books are sold. Seriously, folks, the true stories she chronicled are amazing. A former slave turned Civil War vet, self-taught veterinarian who traveled the country with his horse, who possessed human-like intellect, and an adorable little rescue pup who was born deaf, blind, and pink, but lived to launch a massive social media following and inspired a movement dedicated to perseverance and acceptance.
You can find all of Mim Eichler-Rivas' amazing books on Amazon.com or by using the link in our show notes.
So that wraps up our special gifts from our guest. But lastly, here are a few other gift ideas for your pups that Carson wanted us to share.
He sure did.
Number 1, Zippy Paws presents Zippy Burrow Log with 3 chipmunks.
He loves that toy.
Yes. This will keep your pup entertained for a very long time.
It comes with 3 chipmunks, and you can buy additional chipmunks.
Yep, there's replacement chipmunk. It's a great toy, and Carson loves it. It's one of his favorites. Number 2 on Carson's list is Buddy Biscuits. I know we've talked about Buddy Biscuits before, but we really can't say enough. They're very natural. He loves the peanut butter flavor above all else.
Yes.
Soft chews or crunchy, either is yummy. He thinks they're yummy. Yeah. I've not eaten them, I promise. And lastly, number 3 recommendation by Carson is to get your friends, family, and fur babies a Netflix gift card. A Netflix gift card so that you and your pups can watch the new Netflix original cartoon, Dogs in Space.
Dogs in space.
It's the best. This is what you should do on your Christmas break. Every morning, watch an episode. You're going to love it. So hop online today and get these awesome products for your dog-loving kids, your friends, your neighbors, or even yourself. Shh, we won't tell. These beautiful doggerific items are sure to brighten your holiday season. Did you enjoy this episode? Did you learn from the content? Or did you just have a good, relatable laugh? Well, now what? It's time to subscribe, follow, keep listening, and give a positive review on the Apple Podcast app. Then share the podcast with other puppy parents. This will allow us to connect you and your friends with fun, dog-loving content week after week. Until next time, this is Becca and Gabe, the Jack Russell parents.
Say bye, Carson.
We'd love to connect with you online at jackrussellparents.com or on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at JRT Podcasts. That's at JRT for Jack Russell Terrier Podcast.
The Jack Russell Parents Podcast is produced by Earball Audio.
Jack Russell Parents is brought to you in part by Super Chewer. From the makers of BarkBox, Super Chewer is a themed monthly delivery of toys and treats made especially for dogs who play harder and demand a challenge. Simply go to jackrussellparents.com and click the Super Chewer link to enjoy their great offers while also supporting our podcast.